Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, whenever you might be listening to this. This is the Buzzbox
Podcast.
Podcast. I'm Bert.
Buzzbugs. Yeah, I'm Clay.
And we are here for week 12 of the NHL season. Sort of an abbreviated week. A lot of teams only played a
A
couple of games because of the
day
Christmas.
late, a
Yeah.
dollar
Oh,
short.
yeah. Sorry, this is coming out a little late. Some holiday
It's my
related stuff.
fault.
I wasn't going to say
Um,
anything, but Clay had people in
you don't have
town, so he couldn't
you
record
don't
at a
have
normal
to. I
time.
will. Um,
I hope everybody had a good Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever, or just like a nice day off from
Happy
work.
holidays.
Happy holiday. Whoa. I don't know if that got recorded. Something weird happened with your mic when you said that.
Oh, good.
Uh, you sound fine now. But
Awesome.
um, so, yeah, we're here to talk about the very minor news, the few games that happened this week. But before we get to that, Clay, what you drinking?
I am drinking two things. One, because I had a single beer and I want to drink more than that. So, first thing I'm going to be drinking is Thin Man Brewing
Thin Man.
Trial by Wombat.
Oh, God. That's a horrifying can
It's
art.
it's it's just a wombat.
It's a
It's a
close up of a
wombat's face.
wombat face screaming.
Yep. Trial by Wombat. It's an IPA with Galaxy hops. Oh, look at this Wombat's eye.
Oh, Jesus. God, get it out of here. I hate it.
And the other thing that I am drinking is from Resurgence Brewery. It's their sponge candy stout.
Oh, I've had that. Definitely. I
Yeah,
feel like,
UK. I think you went UK to visit.
yeah.
Um,
I am
so sponge
drinking.
candy
Oh, sorry.
is sponge candy is just a regional candy up here.
God. Oh, okay.
Chocolate like toffee thing.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Interesting.
yeah.
I am drinking from Lawson's Finest Liquids, their Mad River Maple Ale. Because I thought that
There we go.
sounded good. I thought a
That's
maple ale
so
sounded
good.
pretty good. It is good. All right, so
Yeah.
the roster freeze is over. Is the first, really one of the only bits of news that's going on this week. So it ran from earlier last week to I believe the 28th was when it was over,
Yep.
and then when did that trade happen? Did that trade happen yesterday? Let's just talk about it.
It happened yesterday.
So a trade did happen almost right after the roster freeze ended, and it was between, weirdly enough, the Penguins and the Blue Jackets. Interesting divisional trade in season. But you guys might remember that we mentioned that Igor Chinikov requested a trade a while ago from
Yep.
Columbus. And so they finally granted that trade, sent him to Pittsburgh for Danton Heinen, 2026 second round pick, which I believe was originally owned by St. Louis, and a 2027 third round pick.
Hmm.
Which is, to me, I saw some people griping about, oh, we're trading a second or a third pick when we're rebuilding. It's like, this kid is 24. That
Like
second and
that's
third round pick may never make the NHL. So
exactly
why not try? He's young enough that he could bounce back, theoretically bounce back pretty easily with the Penguins. I'm not saying he's definitely going to, but you know what I mean.
right. And he had that back injury 2 years ago.
Yeah.
He's still dealing with that. So
We'll see where I don't know where he's going to slot in the lineup just yet, but we'll find that out later on in the week, I suppose. But yeah, there you go. So a trade happened not long after the roster freeze ended. And the only other bit of news I have is that the World Juniors is going on currently.
World Juniors is going on. Um, some fanatics might have accidentally leaked some
Ah, yes,
Team Canada.
I saw that.
Um,
Well, we're recording on Tuesday this week,
yep.
and the Olympic rosters are set to be announced tomorrow.
Oh, here's the thing. I'm already ready to be pissed. Well, so the leak had Suzuki, which is
Makes
dessert for
sense.
Canada.
Yeah,
And I forgot the other two.
Marchand was one of them.
Marchand. Well, because McKinnon, Crosby, and McDavid were already announced
Yeah,
long
well, then on
ago.
top of that, so were I think Reinhardt
Reinhardt, yeah.
and someone else, Makar. were the ones that
Yeah.
were already Canada already announced that they were on the team. But yeah, Fanatics definitely. It was a Suzuki, Marchand, and one other player I can't remember who
Can't remember, but
that
seemed to
they
be
accidentally released.
yeah. Suzuki's deserved. Marchand's deserved with the way he's been playing.
Yeah,
Um,
he's. I know that they're gonna make a line of Crosby, McKinnon, and Marchand. They're gonna have the
oh
no.
my
They're gonna have
god, Gosha
the
line.
Cole Harbor boys line. They're all from the same
Oh
town.
yeah, but a rumor is that Robertson's on the outside.
I can't. I'm so mad at Team
This,
USA.
if he is not in consideration now, then he never was, and that is Bill Guerin just being stubborn. And he basically made his team since
Well,
Four Nations.
it sounds like I saw some tweet that said sounds like the Team USA is going to be pretty much the same as it was at the Four Nations, which
Which
they almost won at the
oh,
Four Nations, but
but
still,
they didn't.
but they didn't. They
But
didn't
they
in the
didn't.
end.
And
And
they
maybe you
only
could
confront.
maybe if you had like a gunner on one of those lines, like I don't know, Jason Robertson,
Well,
maybe you
Jason
would have won.
Robertson's also been pretty good defensively this year.
Well, I
He is
also
the
saw a stat line since being left off the Four Nations. Rob in 97 games since that happened,
he's the
Robertson has
highest scoring.
111 points.
He's the highest scoring American
Yeah, so Bill
since
Guerin,
2023.
I don't love these choices that you're
No,
making.
it's a bad choice.
Does
Well,
sound
like
like Celebrini made Canada though.
cool, good,
Yeah.
deserved.
Um, oh man, I have to look up who that third player that Fanatics accidentally released was.
All right, so I have a couple of things in news.
Sure.
So I'll do that while you're looking that up. Johnston from Anaheim got fined for roughing during the Seattle game against Ty Cartier.
Mm.
Cooley for Calgary Flames was Devin Cooley, the goalie, extended 2 years for 1.35 million. This happened yesterday. We're still doing stuff that happened before we record.
Yeah, that's okay.
For Tampa Bay, because the Battle of Florida happened,
Yes.
and
Oh, Marner
there were
was the other one that Fanatics leaked.
it was Martyr, yeah. There were only 2 fines.
Which is unbelievable because there was a big scrum at the end, or
There
at
was
some point in that game. There was multiple
there was
scrums in that
multiple
game.
scrums. There were 2 fines. I forgot the first fine. Jesus, I forgot Florida's fine, which is hilarious. Well, whoever from Florida got fined for high sticking Gensel, which was not called as a penalty in that game, and Sabarine from Tampa got fined for slashing Mikola. I think Mikola was the high stick, actually. Mikola was the high stick.
There we go.
Uh,
That makes sense that somebody went after him.
because this was a response for
Yeah.
the high stick on Gensel.
Right.
JJ Moser signed a 8-year extension at 6.75 million.
I think that's fine.
I
'Cause
think this
he's-
is a steal.
Yeah, I think
I think-
he's a younger defenseman. He's been getting better. And
No, he is the reason that Darren Radish has been able to activate offensively
Mm.
because he's been elite defensively in the absence of both McDonough and Hedman.
yeah, it's a smart
So
move by
this is-
Tampa.
Kind of a steal. And then for Ottawa, Allmark is taking a leave of absence
Yes.
for personal reasons.
Yes, I saw that was indefinitely, essentially.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We don't know what's going on. Hopefully,
don't know
everything
what's
is
going
okay
on,
with Allmark.
But it happened right after the Toronto game.
Yeah.
Um,
So our best to
he's
him,
definitely-
whatever's going on.
there's a good chance he's been dealing with something for a while, and now,
Yeah.
finally,
He needs to go
pulled the
deal with
cord.
whatever it is.
Yep. And then finally, the ECHL. Well, the
Yes.
AHL. The AHL reached a 5-year CBA
CBA.
extension, ECHL went on strike, and the strike is already over.
Yeah, I saw. What
Lasted
I didn't see
2 days.
what did they get out of it?
I don't know. It seemed a more player-friendly schedule
Okay,
next
well
year.
that's good, I guess. One of the
Yeah.
things they were trying to get was healthcare through the off season, which it's
Hopefully
really
they got that.
crazy. It's really crazy once you start
But
going down in the leagues, in pro leagues, like down levels in the pro leagues,
yep.
how just like that third level is like those guys have other jobs
Yes.
essentially.
Um.
Unless they are a prospect for an NHL team, they got other jobs that they have to go to.
They. What you call it? There with the strike happened. There was a lot of posts from players, and you could definitely see. Well, the vote strike was 70-30. Um,
70%.
70% for 30% against. There was a lot of players who came out and say, "Hey, we really like our team. We like playing for our team.
Yeah.
Our team treats us well, but we know there are teams out there that don't." So, um, I should have looked in more. I can think of 3 teams off the top of my head that are bad, or like I saw that too. That
Shut up. I was fixing my hair and it did not go well.
yeah, that treat their players poorly.
Mm,
Wichita was the big one.
mm,
The Allen Americans were another one. Allen Americans have been going through a lot the past week. Look that
yeah.
up.
Oh. Yeah, I saw that.
Between that
We
and
don't
one of
need to
their
talk
owners,
about the other thing, but
well, between that and one of their owners getting arrested on felony gun charges. Um,
it's good stuff.
but
Good stuff in
so
the
yeah,
Allen
Allen
Americans right now.
Americans. But Reading Royals came out and said that um, the players enjoyed playing for that organization. The Savannah, the Stingrays, the Everblades, um, were all talked about highly, but there were some that weren't. So
Well, you know what?
they went
I
on
was
strike
hoping you were
for.
gonna say the Everblades had high marks because their owners just bought the Penguins. So
Oh, that's good.
I wanted to hear that they were that they were on the nice list.
Um, but then there was, of course, some player posts that were absolutely stupid.
Well,
That were just like, we're being forced to do this, and it's like, no, this was literally a vote.
you guys voted, yeah.
This is,
I mean,
you voted. You lost the
you
vote.
lost the
This
vote.
isn't enforced.
That's just how
This
it
isn't
goes.
enforced.
Yeah, that's how
And
unions work.
this was a player that has only played for, I think it's not Savannah. Um, where do the Stingrays play?
Savannah would not make sense that the Stingrays play there.
No, it's Savannah has the Ghost Pirates.
That's
Uh,
awesome. That's a great name.
yeah, Savannah Ghost Pirates. It is the South Carolina Stingrays.
Okay.
They play in Charleston. But yeah,
Sorry.
the player who had made that like stupid post was from only played for the Stingrays and the Everblades, which are both
High
well
rated team. Yeah,
high
like
rated
high
teams.
rated teams. Yeah, it's
So
kind of like
uh,
it kind of reminds me, not one to one obviously, but like when COVID lockdown was happening and celebrities were like, "Oh my god, it sucks, right everybody?" while they're in their palatial mansions,
yes,
you know. And
exactly.
it's just like, "Yeah, it's really bad for you."
Greensboro Gargoyles said that they would bring in scabs. Uh,
Oh my god.
yeah, they said they were bringing in
Uh
scabs.
they're like, the Greensboro, what were they? The Greensboro what gargoyles said, "We'll
Yeah,
bring in the Pinkertons. We'll break this up
yeah,
immediately."
break this up right away.
Or what was what did your family work for? It wasn't the Pinkertons, it was somebody else.
Baldwin Felts,
Baldwin's felt.
detective
I was
agency.
just telling somebody else about that, and I was like, it wasn't the Pinkertons, but it was like the Pinkertons.
It was basically it was West Virginia's Pinkertons
And then they died in a worker
in
revolt.
a gun battle. Yeah.
It's a little history about Clay's family there.
Yeah, there we go. Look up Battle of Blair Mountain. Second Civil War. Um,
Okay, let's do you got any more news?
I think that's it.
Okay.
I think that's
While
it.
you were talking about your fines, I remember I had a fine. Matthew
Yes, you do.
Barzell got fined $5,000 for tomahawk slashing. Oh, I forgot who it was.
Mason Marchment.
Mason Marchment right in the ankles. I don't
I
think
think that
Marchment
right
got
on.
hurt, but
No,
he took a mighty swing at
he
Marchment's legs.
deserved it.
Well, Marchment tried to run Schaefer, right?
He tripped. This was right after he tripped Schaefer.
Yeah.
Like Schaefer was moving through the neutral zone. Marchment just like a skate in front of it. He wasn't even close to him. Like he just like skate out
Yeah.
and tripped him. That was his third run at Schaefer that game.
Ah. Yeah.
And
There you go.
Marchment doesn't fight, so and neither does Barzell. So Barzell's just like, all right, you're not gonna fight. I'm
Let
just
me
gonna
cut
chop
you down to size then. Yeah, I'm just gonna chop
Yeah.
you down to size.
I kind of also feel like Marchment should have gotten an embellishment. Did you see that? Have you seen that clip?
No, I guess I was just paying attention to the chop part of it. I wasn't watching Marchment's reaction. But honestly, good on Barzell.
Oh yeah, like
Good on Barzell for protecting his younger teammate.
this is what bringing the instigator penalty brings.
True.
Like if you can't defend a guy, you're gonna get the other team's gonna be on power play for an actual fight, even though Marshman doesn't fight. So
I'm sure Matt Martin was watching it from the press box or wherever he was, thinking, "Oh my God, I wish I was still playing."
he was probably
Well, because
wasting up the skate.
Schaefer lives with Matt Martin.
Yeah.
In case you guys didn't know that, because Schaefer's 18, so he needs basically a family to live with.
Yeah.
All star players who come into the league young do that. I remember Crosby lived with Lemieux for a year or two.
Who's Will Smith and Macklin Celebrini living with?
Tyler Toffoli would be my guess, since they had a sleepover with him that one time.
No, it might. Oh, you're right. You're right. Marlowe's in. It would have been Marlowe, but Marlowe is in Toronto. And Marlowe takes in a lot of the kids now because it doesn't have to be a current player.
No, it could
like
just be
former.
well, because Matt Martin's. I don't
Just
even know if
retired.
he's part of the organization. He's just retired.
He is. He is.
Is he? He's probably like a scout or a front office person.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty normal. I know he was watching that, being like, "I'm gonna get down there. I'm gonna fuck up
Yeah.
Marchman. I'm gonna find him in the parking lot after the game."
Don't fuck with my kid.
All right, let's get to injuries, shall we?
Yeah.
I don't have that many because not many games got played this week. Carolina, Keandre Miller, day-to-day undisclosed. For Chicago, Nazer, who was on the injury report last week, is on the IR this week with an upper body injury. Mikheyev, day-to-day for personal reasons for Chicago. For Columbus, Werenski, IR. Remember, we mentioned that's going to be a problem for Columbus. And Lundstrom, day-to-day with an undisclosed injury. For Dallas, Labushkin, day-to-day illness. Nasty flu going around. I don't know. Wherever you guys are listening to this, nasty flu in the Northeast going on. I think we talked about it last week. Yeah, you were sick a couple weeks ago. For
I
Nash,
still have that cough.
it's going around our workplace too. For Nashville, Marchessault, day-to-day lower body. For the Islanders, Sorokin on the IR with a lower body injury. Not good for the Islanders. For the Rangers, Carrick, day-to-day illness. For St. Louis, Sutter, day-to-day day-to-day lower body injury. And for Winnipeg, Morrissey, day-to-day undisclosed.
Gotcha.
What you got? What injuries you got?
I don't actually have any new injuries.
Oh,
from
okay. Well, that's good.
But from the Atlantic, Boston, Tanner Janot is day-to-day for now for undisclosed.
I honestly forgot he was on Boston.
Yeah.
Remember when he got traded for an entire draft, essentially?
class?
Yeah.
Yeah. Brisbaugh wins some, he loses some.
True.
Montreal, Jake Evans got injured at the end of last week. That is now officially, it was a lower body. He is out 4 to 6 weeks with that injury.
Okay. No good.
Lars Eller for Ottawa. I forgot he was there. He was put on the IR for a lower body injury that occurred 2 weeks ago. So I don't know if he's trying to play through it, and then this is retroactive.
It could be retroactive. They do that sometimes.
Tampa Bay, McDonough on the IR. And Sabourin day-to-day. Both of it's Tampa, so it's undisclosed.
It's so funny. Tampa, of all teams, is like, you know what? Screw you, gambling. We're not going to tell you anything.
Do it. Toronto, Willie Nylander, day-to-day for now for a lower body.
Okay.
And yeah, that's all my injuries.
Well, I mean, that's good.
You go first.
Yeah.
Because I forgot to actually write standing stuff.
Okay.
And I realized that as we've started recording.
All right. Well, I will go first with everybody's favorite division, the Metropolitan Division, starting with the Carolina Hurricanes, who went 1-1 this past week. All of these games, pretty much every team played at least one game right before the Christmas break, and then one game after. A few teams played 2 games after. But Carolina went 1-1, losing to Florida 5-2. Svechnikov and Robinson had the only goals in that game, while Anderson was 17 of 22. And then they beat Detroit 5-2. Outshot Detroit 38-20. Svechnikov and Gostisbehere each had a goal and 2 assists, while Bussy was 18 of 20. Oh, and I just remembered.
Oh, yeah.
That,
I just saw this today.
I did not write down this injury, but Kochekov for Carolina is having season-ending surgery. So, you know Carolina is counting their blessings that Bussy has been playing as well as he has. Because I don't think Kochekov hasn't played in a couple of weeks, I don't think.
Right.
So I forget. I think it's a lower body injury.
Yes.
So whatever it is, it's probably his knee or something like that. He's done for the season, is what Carolina said. Or probably done for the season is what Carolina said. Anyway, Svechnikov is their top player with 2 goals, 2 assists on the week. 0 for 3 on the power play, 4 for 6 on the penalty kill. 23-11-3 is Carolina sitting atop the division. Columbus, surprisingly, without Werenski, was 2-0 this week.
Wow.
They beat LA 3-1. Marchment had 2 goals in this game, while Severson had 2 assists, and Jet Greaves was 23 of 24. They were 3 for 7 on the power play in that game. Pretty crazy.
That is pretty crazy.
Then they beat the Islanders 4-2. Marchenko, 2 goals in this game. Monahan and Matyachuk, with 2 assists apiece. And Jet Greaves played this game too, 24 of 26. Marchenko and Greaves are their top players. Marchenko had 3 goals in 2 games, while Greaves was 47 of 50, good for a .940 save percentage, 1.5 goals against. 3 for 11 on the power play, all 3 of them in the first game. 7 for 7 on the penalty kill. They are 16, 15, and 6. They're at the bottom of the division. However, everybody in the Metropolitan Division is over Hockey 500, which is crazy. With these 2 wins, Columbus became the last team to be over Hockey 500. And just in case you're wondering what we mean by that, is that they have more wins than regulation losses. The overtime shootout losses are kind of like, it's weird in hockey because you get a point anyway, so they're over Hockey 500. The Devils are up next, and they went 0-1-1 this week. They lost to the Islanders 2-1. Pesce had the only goal in that game. No power plays at all for either team in this game.
Wow.
Markstrom 23 of 25. And then they lost to Washington in overtime 4-3. Jesper Bratt had 2 goals in that game. Markstrom 29 of 33. No top player. 1 for 2 on the power play. 1 for 1 on the penalty kill. All of that against Washington. 20, 16, and 2 are the Devils currently. The Islanders are up next. They went 2-1. So they're one of the teams that played 3 games. They beat the Devils 2-1. Holmstrom, a goal and an assist in that game, while Riddick was 31 of 32. Beat the Rangers 2-0. This time, I believe it was at the Islanders, so not at home for once for the Rangers.
Oh, wow.
Holmstrom and Lee had the goals in that game, but it's still like the sixth or seventh time that the Rangers have gotten shut out this season.
It's been too many.
It's way too many. It's like by far the most in the league. Rittich 27 saves for the shutout, and then lost to Columbus 4-2. Horvat and Shabanov had the goals in that game, while Rittich was 31 of 34. And David Rittich, playing all 3 games, winning 2 of them, is their top player, going 89 of 93, good for a .957 save percentage, 1.34 goals against, and that shutout. They're 0 for 7 on the power play, 7 for 7 on the penalty kill. They're 21-14-4. And I got to say, the Islanders have got to be one of the more surprising teams at the moment in the league because I believe they're in second place.
They are
in the Metro at the moment, but the Metro is like real squeezed. I think like 3 points separate second and seventh or something along those lines. 3 or 4 points.
6 points separate second from eighth.
6 points. Okay. Second from eighth. Oh, okay. So that's even closer than I thought.
Yeah.
The only team that's ahead at all is Carolina.
Yeah, that's it. And problem is, the Islanders have 39 games played, which is one of the most.
Yeah.
So
they're gonna
Pittsburgh and Philadelphia both have 2 games in hand.
Yeah, I would say Philadelphia is the more pressing of the two of them. Philly's right behind them.
Have you talked about the Rangers? You talked about the Rangers.
They're next. The Rangers are next.
They've played 41 games.
They're at halfway of their season. Boy, oh boy.
They're halfway of the season.
That is.
All right.
Well, technically, they played a game last night, so they've only played 40 games through this past week.
Fine. All right.
But still, your point remains valid. Your point remains valid.
That is a lot of Monday games happened, and it's
there were a lot of Monday games.
It's throwing me off
night.
right now as I struggle to.
As Clay tries to work on his standings.
His stuff. Yep.
The Rangers, as we just said, are up next. They went 1-1 this week. They did beat Washington 7-3. Got outshot 32-21 in that game. Radish, Trocheck, and Cooley each had 3 points. 4 other players had 2 points, and Shesterkin was 29 of 32. But
I'm pretty sure the Capitals or the Rangers were down 2-3, 3-2 going into the third period.
Oh, that hurts. That's Penguins. That's Penguins numbers to give up in the third period. But hey, if it makes you feel better, they got shut out for like the 7th or 8th time. I don't know what we're at now. Like I said, to the Islanders, 2-0. Shesterkin did his best. He was 24 of 25, and he's their top player. 53 of 57 on the week, good for a .930 save percentage. 2.03 goals against for Shesterkin. 1 for 7 on the power play, 7 for 8 on the penalty kill. 19, 17, and 4.
I was right. That was a 5-goal third period.
Ooh, that's stinky. That's a stinky third period right there.
Only one was an empty net, and it's not the one that you think.
Great.
It's the 6th goal.
Oh, cool. So they got a 7th one in there just to stick it to Washington.
Just to stick it to them.
Philly is up next, and they're 2-1 this week. Another team that I think at this point in the season, a little surprising where they're at in the standings.
Absolutely.
I thought they could, coming into the season, I thought Philly could challenge for like a wild card spot. I think they would be in the mix. They're pretty solidly in the mix for not first in the division, but second potentially. 2-1 this week. Beat Vancouver 5-2. Grabenkin had a goal and an assist. No idea who that is.
Cool.
And Abels had 2 assists. Again,
love
Abels. I think I at least have talked about before. I've mentioned before. Grabenkin, that's just a guy they made up. Vladar 23 of 25 on the for that game. They beat Chicago 3-1. Konechny a goal and an assist. Couturier had 2 assists, and Urson 20 of 21. And then they lost to Seattle 4-1. A little shameful. Outshot Seattle 32-20. Grundstrom had the only goal in this game, while Vladar 16 of 18. And you know what? Grunstrom is their top player because he scored in every game this week, and he is not
That's
a guy
awesome.
that scores a lot. So I feel like
No,
I had to give it to him.
absolutely.
They were 1 for 8 on the power play, 6 for 6 on the penalty kill. They are 19, 11, and 7. Third place in the division currently as of yesterday anyway. And yeah, Pittsburgh is up next. They finished off their really disappointing lead up to Christmas by losing to Toronto 6-3, where I don't know. I would be totally fine for to trade Erik Karlsson for a sack of doorknobs at this point, because he was directly responsible for at least one, if not two, of the breakaways that Toronto scored on in that game.
I know you love Chris Letang, but it's
Oh
also
no,
time
Chris
for him
Letang
to go.
also. I'm thinking maybe he should be LTIR retired
Yeah.
next year. This year, look, we just got to grin and bear it with Chris Letang. But boy, the two of them.
Oh,
Carlson
oof.
has at least brought some offense. Letang's cooked.
Yeah.
I love him to death. He'll probably get his number retired by the Penguins at the end of the day, but ugh, you know, I don't really think we have much better in the pipeline than the two of them. So I don't know.
Which is rough.
What? Not nobody that's ready to step in,
Oh
right?
no, you're right.
Is what I mean. There are some young guys that are looking pretty good for the Penguins, but they're not ready to take over all of those minutes. But yeah, I'm over the two of them.
Yeah.
I will say Skinner did his best. He actually played okay in this game. Two of the goals were scored on breakaways. One of them was an empty net goal. Or no, two. I'm sorry, two of them were empty net goals. So he only let in 4 goals. 2 of them were breakaways.
Yeah.
And I think one other one was a 2-on-1 as well. So
Yeah.
that's hard to ask any goalie to do, and Skinner's not good at it anyway. So
No. Yeah.
McGroarty, Rust, and Mantha scored the goals. Pittsburgh did look like they were kind of in the game for a little while, and then they tied the game at 3. I think they were down 3-1 and came back and tied the game. And so it was like, okay, they've looked shitty all game, but at least they've pulled tied. And then they just kind of let Max Domi walk down the ice and score end-to-end goal. And like a couple of minutes after they tied the game, and it was just one of those things like, all right, sick, this game's over. But hey, they went on their little 3-day Christmas break, as everybody did. Crosby said something to some reporter where he was like, thank God we're going on this break so everybody could just like relax.
Yep.
They came out of the break and they shit stomped the Chicago Blackhawks 7-3. And that goal line, not even as close as this game. That's closer than the game actually was.
Right. It's one of those games where they just...
The Penguins were up 4-0 after the first period. They were in total control, and then it was, I think, 6-1 after 2 periods. But that little voice in the back of my head was like, they're gonna blow this. They're gonna blow this game. They're up 6-1. They're gonna blow it because they blew these leads before. But they held on. They ended up winning. And honestly, it was a 7-2 game. Chicago scored that third goal with like 0.5 seconds left in the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Brazeau had his first career hat trick in this game.
Good for him.
Yeah, Justin Brazeau, who now I believe has tied his career high, with that hat trick, has tied his career high in goals, not even halfway through the season, and he missed a chunk of the season so far.
Yeah.
Ryan Shea, of all people, had 3 assists. 4 other players had 2 points, including 2 goals from Brian Rust. So we almost had 2 hat tricks in this game, which would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
And Shelov's 21 of 24. Justin Brazeau's their top player, 3 goals and an assist in those two games. 1 for 3 on the power play, 5 for 5 on the penalty kill. Pittsburgh still somewhat respectable, somehow 16, 12, and 9. Those 9 overtime losses are doing a lot of legwork for them. But
Doing a lot of legwork. But they're not the only team.
no, they are not. No, they are not.
Where it's doing
I
a
mean,
lot
look
of
at Philadelphia has 7 overtime losses.
Vegas has 11.
Vegas has 11. They're going to break the record this year. They have to. They're not even halfway through the season, and they're 8 away from
Vegas
breaking the record.
Or LA. because LA has. Oh, they've slowed down. They only have 9.
Oh,
Uh,
tied with the Penguins. Oh my God. Overtime losses doing a lot of legwork for some teams this year, which is not that weird. I guess it happens every year. Remember the year that the Islanders made the playoffs because of all their overtime losses, and then they got annihilated in the first round. Your mic is off. Clay,
that's just the button getting hit. Was that last year or 2 years ago?
2 years ago. They didn't make the playoffs last year. Remember, because they got Schaefer in the draft.
Yeah.
That was 2 years ago when they made the playoffs with the worst power play and the worst penalty kill. And it's because they had like 17 overtime losses.
And wasn't that the year that
they got swept in the first round?
Well, so did the Capitals. Both teams
made
the playoffs that should not have been there.
Yeah, that was a weird year for the East where two teams that should not have made the playoffs made the playoffs. Yeah. But they got aced in the first round. So, so yeah, we'll see. Maybe that'll happen with the Penguins this year. We'll see.
Maybe.
And then finally, Washington in the Metropolitan Division going 1-1 as well, losing to the Rangers 7-3. Protas a goal and an assist. Love that guy's name. Leonard 2 assists. Thompson 14. I know you got double Protas.
We got double Pro.
Thompson 14-20 in that loss.
And Ilya Protas is
Alexei Protas and there's a third one too. You guys got to draft him. You guys got to get him.
So.
You got to have the triplets.
I thought the second Protas was Ilya. Alexei and
Ilya. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. I thought you were saying there was a third one.
No.
Oh, gotcha.
Ilya is killing it in the AHL this year.
Oh God, that's infuriating.
He might be up next year.
That's infuriating for a team that's in the same division as you.
Protas Wilson line.
Double Protas Wilson.
Wilson is the shortest guy on that line.
Oh my God. I didn't realize they were that large.
They're giants. They're giants.
You're gonna have your own. You're gonna have your own Arby's meat line.
Yep.
Just like the Penguins.
We have meats.
We got the meats. I think I said this on the podcast, but
yeah,
I was joking with my mom that the Malkin Brasso Mantha line was the big boy.
Meats.
We got the meats line.
Mm-hmm.
Washington then came back from Christmas break and beat the Devils in overtime 4-3. Protas goal and 2 assists in that game. Ovechkin a goal and an assist, and Chychrun scored the overtime game winner. Thompson 35-38 in that game. Protas obviously top player, 2 goals, 3 assists on the week. 1 for 4 on the power play, 4 for 6 on the penalty kill. 20, 13, and 5.
Nice.
Are Washington. And that's Metro.
All right. So I'm gonna stay with the East and do the Atlantic. My rankings or the order is
good.
Where it's from best to worst when the Christmas break happened.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say you somehow rank these by naughtiest to nicest, or something like that. That would have been insane for you to do. Obviously, Florida would have been the naughtiest one, but
and I'll do that next week, maybe.
You don't have to. I just thought you were gonna pull something out like that, like you did for Turkey Week.
That's too fucking clever and such a good idea.
I mean, you could just do it. I guess you could just do it off of how many penalty minutes they have.
Yeah, exactly. I can just look at penalty minutes.
Yeah.
I can do that next week. Shoot. This is next week's your fault.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
First off,
you get to be Santa.
Atlantic is Detroit.
I'm sorry. You're going worst to first, or
I'm doing
first to worst. Best to worst. Okay.
Best to worst. So first up is Detroit.
Back at the top.
And these standings at Christmas break are not what's happening now.
Sure.
There's been, in both the Atlantic and the Pacific, a lot of jumping.
Well, Christmas break was halfway through the week, so.
Well, a bunch of my teams actually, there's a good chunk of my teams played 2 games before.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Actually, not as much as I would like.
I can't wait to talk about the team that's on a 9-game winning streak.
8-game adds up this week.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I was counting last night. You're right.
Yeah. But, yeah. Detroit went 2-1. They are 23, 14, and 3. They have 49 points. Top of the division. 40 games played. They're basically halfway through the season. They started their week by beating Dallas in overtime 4-2-3. Larkin 2 goals in that game. They lost to Carolina 2-5, where they were outshot 38-20, like you said. Then they beat Toronto in overtime. Simon Edinson, a goal, the overtime game winner in this game. They were 3 for 6 on the power play.
Well,
This
just
week,
in that game.
5
Oh no, this week. Got it.
this
Sorry.
week. 5 for 8 on the penalty kill this week. I forgot to mention that the 4-3 overtime win against Dallas. Gibson gets 8 straight wins. The first time
Dang.
Detroit has done that since Peter Osgood in 08.
Chris Osgood.
You're right. Who's
I know.
Peter
I know.
Osgood?
I'm right.
Who's Peter Osgood?
I
Chris
don't
Osgood.
think anybody is. I mean, I'm sure somebody is named Peter Osgood somewhere in the world, but
Yes, since 2008.
damn, 17 years.
Peter Osgood is a English soccer player,
Oh, okay. So that at least makes sense why you got it wrong. So
and
that's
he
okay.
played for Chelsea, which is my favorite.
There you
team,
go.
so
That
that's
makes
why,
that
like-
makes double sense
Yeah.
that you got it wrong. Yeah.
All right, cool. um,
Put
He's
Osgood
super
in the
old.
Hall of Fame. Put Chris
he's
Osgood in the
super
Hall of
old.
Fame.
No,
Why?
why?
Why not?
Because he was never the best goalie. He got top 5 Vezinas once.
I don't care. Put more goalies in the Hall of Fame.
The goalies, I think we mentioned this like.
It's
2,
really
3
hard
years
to make
ago.
the Hall of Fame as a goalie.
No, goalies are actually overrepresented in the Hall of Fame based on how many goalies have played, compared to out. Like
I'm gonna
on-ice
choose
players.
to not believe you. So
Well, shut up.
I reject your reality and substitute my own.
Sounds good. All right, Ben Shapiro.
Hey, that was a MythBusters quote, not a Ben Shapiro quote. How dare you?
Lucas Raymond is their top player with 4 assists in these 3 games.
Mister, I don't know what a WAP is, what a WAP is.
His wife has never been wet once in their marriage.
My wife, who is a doctor,
Who's a
told me
doctor?
that it's weird for vaginas to be wet. Like, oh, okay, bud.
Oh, okay.
All
but,
right. Is that what she said? Okay.
for people who don't know, good for you. Who Ben Shapiro is? Good for you.
Good
and
for you. I wish
he
you'd stay that way.
Bert nailed the voice.
That is what he sounds like.
All right, we're gonna move on to second
That-
in the division.
Just so everybody knows, that is in reference to who sung that song? Nicki Minaj? Was it a Nicki Minaj song?
Cardi B.
Cardi B is
They're the
a
same to me, but
racist. It was somebody of that ilk, that kind of genre of music.
it was 100% Cardi B with Megan Thee Stallion. In
The song was called WAP, WAP. I want to spell it out because that's also a derogatory term for Italian people.
Italians.
But it stands for
It's fine.
but it stands for wet ass pussy. So it's a pretty funny song, and Ben Shapiro got real bent out of shape about it.
Yeah,
It's
real
funny, like it's funny to look it up, just the things he said, because he's self-reporting so bad
so
about it.
hard. Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let's continue talking about hockey.
Let's talk about second in the division. Montreal.
Okay. Oh,
The
hey,
teams that
all
you
right.
expect.
Well-
Detroit, then Montreal.
I mean, this is kind of a weird season, right? This seems to be a changing of the power guard in the
Is
East.
this 1995 again?
Oh yeah. Well, you could even say, is this 2008 again? Something like that.
That's true, yeah. But Montreal.
Oh, I
was
guess
making
Detroit.
the
Detroit
playoffs.
wasn't in the Eastern Conference in that
No,
time, but
and Montreal was making the playoffs then, but they weren't that good.
that's true. That's true.
All right. But Montreal 1-0-1 this week. They are 20-12-8. That's not correct. That's not what their record is now.
20, 12, and 8.
No, they're
Excuse
2012
me.
and 6.
Got
2012 and 6, they got 46 points.
Got it.
Why did I write 8? What was I looking at?
I don't know. You goofball.
Me neither.
You mess things up.
Neither. They start their week by beating Boston 6-2. Fowler in net
Good.
there. Noah Dobson 3 assists. Penalty minutes. This was an old school brawl. This was
Hell yeah.
This was two
Two original six teams beating the shit out of each other.
Beating the shit out of each other because there was multiple fights. Xhekaj versus Zadorov,
Ooh,
I believe.
That's a good tilt.
Xhekaj fought someone else who was also a fighter.
You gotta love Arbor Xhekaj keeping the tradition of that one guy on the team that fights people.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you know what was a really good? This was technically next week, but a really good fight that was super surprising. That happened last night. It was Jared McCann versus Connor Garland.
Oh, interesting.
That's a
fight between two guys that do not fight or seldomly fight.
But there was so much hate in that fight.
You could feel the hate in in every punch.
And yeah, both guys were just throwing haymakers. But penalty minutes in this game were 32 for Montreal and 36 for Boston.
Dang.
That's not even the biggest game.
Yeah, because the Florida teams played each other, so I know that's not the biggest game this week.
Not the biggest game this week. And then they lost to Tampa Bay in a shootout. Slafkovsky did have 2 goals and assists in this game, and they outshot Tampa Bay 35-21. They were 2 for 11 on the power play this week, 5 for 6 on the penalty kill. Slafkovsky and Noah Dobson are their top players because Slafkovsky had 3 goals and 2 assists in those 2 games, and Dobson had 1 goal and 4 assists in those 2 games.
Nice.
Next up, third, is Tampa Bay.
Okay.
3-0.
Ooh, dang. Big week.
Dang, is right.
Big Christmas week.
They started their week by beating St. Louis 4-1. Aaron Radish.
Are you asking me? Is it Darren Radish?
Kind of. Is it Darren or Taylor? Which one's on?
I want to say that one's Taylor Radish, and then Darren Radish is on the Rangers.
Darren is the Rangers. Okay, Taylor Radish, a goal and 2 assists.
We got a 50-50 shot of getting it right because there's only 2 Radishes, and they're on 2 teams.
They are brothers.
I'm looking it up just to make sure.
Vasilevsky, 958 save percentage. Then Tampa wins the Battle of Florida.
Yes.
Kucherov has 2 goals in this game.
We were wrong. It's Darren Radish on Tampa Bay and Taylor Radish on the Rangers. I second guessed myself immediately in my head. I was like, I'm wrong. I think. Oh well.
Penalty minutes in this game. Battle of Florida. 87 for Tampa Bay.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
49 for Florida. And
rigged.
Honestly, every scrum Florida ended up on the power play.
Weird.
It didn't matter if Florida started it or Tampa started it because there was definitely scrums that Tampa started.
Sure.
But there were some that Florida started. And the fact that only 2 players from each team got fined.
I mean, at least the fines were equal, I guess, but
yeah, but
yeah. Hey man, that New Year's, the outdoor game on Friday this week is shaping up to be crazy because it's the Battle of Florida again.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
They're not playing each other. Florida's playing New York. Tampa's playing someone else.
Oh, I thought they were playing each other. Oh, that sucks.
They're not playing each
That's
other.
lame. I thought
I
they were
know.
playing each other. Now I'm not
No,
excited
they're
for
not.
it. Now I don't care.
No, this was the last time they played this year.
Oh, really? Already?
I think so. This was the third game.
Oh, it is the Panthers versus the Rangers for the Winter Classic. Lame. Somebody we work with who likes hockey was like, "Why are they playing it at 8 o'clock?" I was like, "Because they're playing in Florida, and they're probably doing everything they can so that the ice
Everything they
isn't
can.
horrible. It's probably still going to be bad.
It's still going to be bad.
They're playing that late at night so that at least it's kind of cool
Because it's in Miami.
because it's in Miami.
It's in the baseball stadium.
I mean, it'll be cool. I like that they're
it
doing it in
should be-
Florida.
Well, they're also doing a mixed winter/beach theme. So so they can do some cool stuff with it. I know the Florida stadium. It's the Miami Marlins.
Man,
Stadium.
I thought it was against Tampa Bay. I'm so pissed now.
No, we've talked about this.
I forgot.
Miami Marlins Stadium used to have jacuzzis.
Oh yeah, it did. That's right. Like in the outfield that guys
Yeah.
could hit home runs into.
Yeah, and that's kind of the perfect thing to have in like a
Boo,
winter/beach
bring it back.
theme.
Do they still have it, or did they get rid
I
of them?
don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
I know
either.
they
the
got rid of
Marlins. The Marlins are really bad, so I don't pay attention to them a lot.
They got rid of the fish tank that was behind home plate.
Well, that's good. They should have gotten rid of that. Those
Yeah,
poor fish.
yeah,
I bet they
those
were not
poor
well taken
fish.
care of.
No, even if they were,
Even if they
just
were, that's a pretty stressful
those
place for them to be.
those
Yeah.
baseballs getting hit into it.
Fish,
valves.
fish do not like heavy vibrations
noises.
and
Yeah.
loud noise. Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Oh, sorry. We talked about the Battle of Florida, penalty minutes, and then they finished their week by beating Montreal 5-4 to shootout. I believe Tampa did battle back to force overtime. Kucherov, another 2 goals in that game. They were 2 for 11 on the power play this week, 15 for 16 with a shorthanded goal 4.
Oh.
And then Kucherov is their top player,
Of course he is.
of course, but it's 4 goals and 2 assists.
Ooh, look at him scoring
Yeah,
goals this week.
We'll get him scoring. If no one else is going to do it, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, fair enough. I think it's so interesting that there are guys like Kucherov that the vast majority of their points are assists.
I mean, Crosby for the longest time.
Crosby for the longest, well, for like the first half of his career was like that,
Right.
and then some coach finally convinced him to shoot the puck more, and then he started
Yeah,
scoring
I mean,
more goals.
I mean, last year he was scoring like on an insane clip because again, no one else would.
Yeah, he was the only one on the Penguins scoring.
Yeah. All right, next off, 4th place in the division. Who is currently 4th place in the division? Florida. They went 1-1.
Okay.
Talked about both of these games so
Mhm.
far. 5-2 win against Carolina. Reinhart 3 assists, and then a 2-4 loss against Tampa Bay. 2 for 14 on the power play. Give me a second.
Man, I can't believe that
Because
Tampa
again-
Bay are already done for the year.
Well, I don't think we really clipped this or realized this. 2 games. 2 for 14 on the power play.
Oh, good lord! No, I did not. I did not catch that. Yeah.
Because the power play discrepancy was Florida had 10 power plays.
Against Tampa.
Tampa had 6.
I mean, that's a lot for both of them, but 10-6 is crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
10 power plays in one game is insane.
10 power plays in one game is crazy. And
I think
also
like
going-
I'm always like, oh
You
man, they
win-
had 5 power plays. That's a lot of power plays.
you went 1 for 10.
Yeah, well, they lost the game, so that's part of the problem, right?
Yep. And had a shorthanded goal against. On that 1 for 10.
So 0 for 10, really.
And then 6 for 6. And so, yeah, 2 for 14 on the power play this week, 8 for 8 on the penalty kill. Reinhart is their top player. 4 assists this week. If I am John
But
Cooper,
you guys can't see it. Clay collected himself for a moment there.
yeah. If I'm John Cooper, or sorry, John Cooper is a better man for not being petty during the Olympics and benching the
and not
Florida players.
and not bringing Florida players. Yeah,
Absolutely.
I don't know
I know
who
he's not
is.
the GM.
No, he's not like the president of the or the GM of the team. I don't. Who's the president or who's the GM of Canada?
I don't know, but
I don't know either. It's probably something stupid like Bowman or Benning.
but the fact that Sam Reinhart is on this team with his poor start to the season,
Yeah, right. That's name recognition
They're
that got him on
gone.
the team. Yeah.
um,
I mean, maybe he'll use that as justification to sit him during the Olympics,
yeah,
at
maybe
least
you
a
bury
game or
him.
two.
Yeah,
Because you can do that in the Olympics. They'll have
Mhm.
an extra player or two.
yeah.
So, I
So-
don't know. That's funny. That's a good point, though. I hadn't even thought of that.
A
It's like,
better.
I fucking hate this player.
I don't even hate the player. I hate this team, and they play for this
Yeah.
team. So you're gonna suffer for it. Like Sam Bennett doesn't get to come.
You're going to take my punishment for
Yeah.
for me despising the team you play for.
Yeah, or acting like a shitbird against
Yeah.
against my team.
Yeah. Knocking us out of the
Oh.
playoffs and shit.
Hagel getting injured, 3 straight headshots of
Right,
Hagel.
right.
Like that's why you're not coming. But
Oh,
Cooper's professional.
Doug Armstrong is the GM for Team Canada. He's
oh
the,
yeah, that
the
makes
GM
sense.
for St. Louis.
But John Cooper is a professional, and I'm not.
He
so
is.
here
Yeah,
we go.
that's true. He is not a petty bitch like me and you.
Yep.
Uh,
Next up
oh,
is
Reinhardt,
Ottawa.
you made the team, but you are not playing in the Olympics.
You were
You
you were an
piece of
auto
shit. You're going to sit
you-
there.
an auto make the team. Care.
You're going to sit. You're going to fucking sit there. You ain't going to play
Yes.
1 minute in any of these games.
The only reason you're getting any time is because Seth Jarvis got hurt, and I don't know who the alternate is on the top of my head.
True.
Macklin Celebrini.
Maybe. I
Yeah.
did see Connor Bedard was apparently on the outside. Obviously the injury
with that
does not
shoulder
help.
injury,
Yeah. I kind of doubt it, depending on how long it takes him to get back from that shoulder injury.
All right,
Anyway.
we're going to move on to Ottawa, who is 5th.
Ottawa.
They are no longer in 5th now, but at the time of this, 5th. 1-1. At the time of me writing this list, 5th. 1-1, 18, 14, and 5 on the week, or the season, which is 41 points. They started their week by losing to Buffalo 2-3 in overtime.
It's okay.
And
I
then
don't
they
need to
lo-
feel bad about that.
Then they lose to Toronto 5-7. Allmark was pulled 4 goals on 14 shots.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
He then took his leave of absence the next day.
Yeah. He was like,
Yeah.
that's what losing to Toronto does to him, man.
It's what losing to Toronto does to him, man. They were 1 for 4 on the power play this week, 2 for 4 on the penalty kill this week. Giroux is their top player with 3 assists in those 2 games.
Okay, it's been a while since we mentioned Giroux, I think.
I haven't mentioned Giroux in a long time.
I mean,
so
old
it's-
man Giroux, he's just kind of there at this
He
point.
just played his 1300 game.
That's crazy. He's got to be hanging him up soon, I would think, right? Maybe not after this year, but
But
the next
soon.
couple of years, I think, yeah. Whenever his contract is up, I have
Yeah,
to assume he's done.
That's it. Yeah.
He just doesn't have any. He just doesn't have any gas in the tank anymore.
No, when the vision is there, but like the body
But just
isn't,
can't do it. Yeah,
sometimes you just have to
that's when you become a coach.
call it. Yeah. Next up is Boston, who went 0-2 this week.
Oh no!
They are 20-18-2, 42 points. Sorry. 20-18-1, 41 points.
Sorry.
They lost to Montreal 2-6. Swayman in net there, and then they lost to Buffalo 1-4. They were outshot by Buffalo 23-34. They are 1 for 6 on the power play this week, 8 for 10 on the penalty kill this week. They do not have a top player.
All right. Well, going 0 for 2 will do that.
Yeah.
And
Next
losing
up
to
is
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Hell yeah, Buffalo on the upswing.
Buffalo.
The powerhouse Sabres.
2-0 this week. They are 19, 14, and 4, 42 points, tied with the Panthers.
Tied for 4th. Crazy.
They're tied for 4th. As of right now, they are a tiebreaker out of the wild card.
As of right now, they have won 9 straight games as well.
As of right now, they have won 9 straight. That game against Boston was 8 straight, and then they won
last night.
Monday. Yeah. They are 9 straight. Still a tiebreaker out of the wild card spot.
But hey, man, they've dug themselves out of the hole at this point. They did it.
Absolutely, they're in the hunt.
They're there.
They talked about both of these games already. 3-2 overtime win against Ottawa. Bowen Byram 2 goals and an assist in this game, and then the 4-1 win against Boston with 4 unanswered goals.
Hell yeah.
Mateus Samuelsson, a goal and 2 assists.
Oh my God, he's on fire this year.
He's on fire this year.
He's on fire scoring this year. He has 3 goals this year. He's on fire.
He got that 8-year extension before he scored a goal.
It's insanity. That's just that's testament to how good defensively he is.
I mean, he was, and then he got knee injuries, and then a bad 2 years, and now we're back.
We're back. We're back, baby. We're back. Never give up. Never surrender. G.I. Joe.
So they were 0 for 4 on the power play this week, 3 for 4 on the penalty kill this week. Bowen Byram is their top player with 2 goals, 2 assists, including that overtime game winner against Ottawa.
Nice.
And then finally we have Toronto. Oh, yeah, I already said that points. Never mind. Finally we have Toronto, who is where they are currently.
Oh, Toronto.
Last in the division. They went 2-0-1 this week. They are 17, 15, and 6. They have 40 points. They beat Pittsburgh 6-3, like you said. Nylander, 2 goals, 2 assists, a 4-point night. I have never seen a man look so unhappy to score goals.
Oh my God, I was watching that game and it was like somebody killed his puppy when he scored the goals. It was crazy.
Both of them.
He was not happy. He did not celebrate at all.
Not even a little. That just meant that his coach kept his job, and
for the time being,
he's trying to not let that happen.
Or he's trying to get himself traded off the team. One of the two. He looked pissed that he scored.
He really did, and you're not getting traded with that albatross contract.
No. No, because he's making like $11 million now, right?
11.5.
Isn't that the new contract that he signed?
Yeah.
Not that like he deserved it beforehand, but like you ain't getting traded, at least not during the season with that contract, unless you're getting flipped for like Elias Pettersson or somebody that has an equal contract.
An equal contract, yeah. Toronto, then they beat Ottawa 7-5.
Nylander for Panarin?
It's only 1 year.
So Toronto's stupid.
Yeah. Brad Treliving does.
The Rangers also stupid. So it's kind of a dumb trade both ways.
Matthew Nyes, 2 goals and assist against Ottawa, and then Detroit, the 2-3 overtime loss. Hildeby, one of the worst cough-ups.
Oh my God, I saw the highlight. It was so bad. I didn't realize it was in overtime until I saw that it was over, and I was like, oh, that makes it so much worse.
Hildeby's cough-up was bad, but every single Toronto player.
Oh yeah, they didn't even try.
The ice
yeah.
Also not good play. I don't know if the ice was bad, but like all of it was just a perfect disaster.
Oh yeah.
That Edmondson scored on.
Yep.
But Hildeby had a 917 save percentage for that game. So he tried his best, but he just messed up at the worst time.
Yeah. And in case, let's just explain what happened. Hildeby went to, I think, clear the puck out of the zone.
He
failed miserably.
He flubbed the rebound.
It went right to Edmondson.
The rebound was farther away than he wanted, and then he tried to poke check it.
That's what it was. He was trying to poke check it away, but he poke checked it right to the Detroit player.
It went to someone else who passed it to Edmondson, who finished it.
But at the same time, like I think 2 of the Toronto players had fallen down or something.
Something like that. It was just rough.
It was just a comedy of errors.
Toronto was 3 for 7 on the power play. They were 3 for 3 on the penalty kill this week. Nylander and Knies are their top players. Both had 3 goals, 2 assists, but Nylander had it in 2 games instead of 3. And that's it.
That is it. Okay, well, let's head over to the Western Conference, shall we? And talk about the Central Division. And the Chicago Blackhawks, who are not having a good time since Connor Bedard got hurt.
No, they're not.
They went 1-2 this week. They lost to Philadelphia 3-1. Donato, the only goal in that game. Knight, 23 of 25. Respectable game. Beat Dallas in a shootout 4-3. Bertuzzi, 2 goals in this game. Vlasic, 2 assists. And Soderblom, 28 of 31. Donato and Lardis, don't know who that is, scored in the shootout. And then, as I said, they got stomped by Pittsburgh 7-3. Foligno, Bertuzzi, and Kaiser scored the goals for Chicago in that game. Bertuzzi's was the one that was like with 1 second left in the game.
Yeah.
The real meaningless garbage time goal. Both goalies played in this game. Knight got chased in the first period after giving up 4 goals on I think 9 shots or 10 shots, one of the two. They were collectively, Soderblom came in, they were collectively 17 of 24. So all 7 of those goals went through a goalie on that night. No empty net goals. Don't have a top player. 0 for 9 on the power play, 8 for 10 on the penalty kill. 14, 18, and 6. They have fallen to last place in the Central Division. Probably where they should be, right? Although Connor Bedard was really propping them up with how he was playing.
Right.
So we'll see how they do once he comes back in, I don't know, a few weeks, however long it takes to come back from a separated shoulder. Colorado, unsurprisingly, went 2-0 this week, beating Utah 1-0. Girard had the only goal in that game, while Wedgwood was 32 saves for the shutout. And then they beat Vegas in a shootout, one of Vegas's many overtime losses, 6-5. McKinnon and Malinsky had 3 points apiece. Nachos and Girard had 2 points, while Wedgwood is 20 of 25, and McKinnon and Nachos scored in the shootout. No top player, though, because, kind of spread out between the 2 games.
Yeah.
0 for 3 on the power play, 6 for 6 on the penalty kill, 28, 2, and 7. 2. They still only have 2 regulation losses.
I know, right?
Insanity. I know that I make this point every week when we talk about Colorado, but it's insane that they only have 2 regulation losses halfway through the season.
No, it absolutely is.
They're on track to break Tampa's record for best record in a single season. And we'll see if they get swept in the first round like Tampa did.
Well, Boston broke the record for the best.
Oh, you're right.
And then they lost
in the first round to Florida. You're correct.
At least
so we'll
that
see.
Was game 7. That was Game 7 overtime.
That was. So we'll see, Colorado. There's a curse upon ye. There's a curse upon that record. Dallas went 0-2 this week, losing to Detroit in overtime 4-3. Rantanen, 2 assists. DeSmith, 21 of 25. 2 for 5 on the power play, 1 for 3 on the penalty kill. And then they lost to Chicago in a shootout, 4-3. Rantanen, a goal and 2 assists. Johnston, 3 assists. and Ottinger was 30 of 33 in this one. 2 for 9 on the power play, 3 for 5 on the penalty kill. Only had to kill 5 penalties, and he lit in 2 goals on them.
That's not good.
Rantanen's their top player
I
with a
mean-
goal and 4 assists.
It's not as bad as the 2 for 4.
True. That's true. 25-7 and 7 is Dallas. Still extremely good record. This kind of bad week notwithstanding. Minnesota's right up their butts, though. They went 1-0-1 this week. They lost to Nashville in overtime 3-2. Joel Eriksson and Brock Faber scored the only goals in the game, while Gustafsson was 26 of 29, 2 for 4 on the penalty kill in that game for Minnesota. But then they beat Winnipeg in overtime 4-3. Kapanen and Quinn Hughes, reminder, Quinn Hughes is on Minnesota now, each had 3 points. Or I said Kapanen, I meant Kaprizov and Hughes had 3 points apiece in this game. Matt Boldy, 2 goals, including the overtime game winner, and Wallstead was 23 of 26. Kaprizov and Hughes are their co-top players, 4 points apiece this week. 1 for 7 on the power play, 5 for 7 on the penalty kill, 23, 10, and 6. So Dallas has 57 points, and Minnesota has 52 points as of my note taking. So Minnesota is caught up. That 11-1 November, I mean, propelled them.
Crazy.
They're like they're essentially, that's the top 3 teams in the division. And I am going to have a hard time seeing any of those 3 getting knocked out of one of those positions.
That's the top 3 teams in the conference, and I have a hard time seeing.
Oh, that first round series is going to be wild.
Wow.
It's going to be good.
There's going to be such levels of hate that I don't think people can.
Well, the way it looks like, it's going to be Dallas and Minnesota. It's just who's going to have home ice advantage in that series.
Right, that's it.
Oh, it's crazy because I doubt, unless Colorado has a bad month, I don't think either one of them is going to catch Colorado. Nashville 1-1 this week. They beat Minnesota, as I said, 3-2 in overtime. O'Reilly and Stamkos a goal and an assist apiece, while Saros was 30 of 32, 2 for 4 on the power play in that game. Then they lost to St. Louis 3-2. Haig 2 assists, Saros 17 of 20, got outshot 32-20. No top player. 2 for 6 on the power play, 4 for 5 on the penalty kill, with a shorthanded goal for 16, 17, and 4. Nashville.
I mean, it's better than what they were.
That's true. Not a ton better. It's this division is so crazy. It has 3 of the 3 top teams in the West, and I think the 3 bottom teams in the West, or 3 of the bottom 5 teams in the West.
4.
3 of the 4. So this is
No, I mean,
this is the haves and have-nots in this division.
As of last night, they do have. It's hard because Utah is 4th in the division with 39 points.
Somehow still holding on to 4th in the division, but it's just because everybody below them is terrible.
The Kraken have 39 points and they're 6th in the division.
Yeah, so
Of the Pacific. Yeah.
it's just the top 3 teams and everybody else in this division.
Yeah, 100%. 34 is the worst.
Is that Vancouver still, or has Vancouver
It's
returned to
Chicago.
It's Chicago now. Okay,
And
so I know Vancouver's down there, but they've
Chicago and the 7th place team in the Central.
St. Louis. 7th place team in Central. Who is it?
The last team you're going to talk about.
Oh, right. I forgot. I
Right?
forgot how bad they were playing. St. Louis is up next. They went 1-1, losing to Tampa 4-1, 2-4 in the penalty kill in that game. Falk, the only goal. There's a lot of games that I've noticed where St. Louis will score 1 goal, and it's Justin Falk.
Yeah.
Trade him somewhere. Please, get him off of that team.
Hey, I love Snuggerud. I love me some Snuggerud.
Okay.
I don't know
So?
anything about that. Yeah.
Bennington, 13 of 17 in this game.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see who the goalies for Canada are.
Oh.
If Bennington is one of them, I'm going to lose my mind. He does
So
not
there was
deserve to be the goalie.
There was a post by hockey, like Sportsnet, like Canadian Sportsnet,
Mm-hmm.
and it was who they wanted to be on the team. They
Oh my
were very
God.
clear.
Uh-huh.
They were very clear that they're just like, this is not who we.
This is
like,
just bias who we want
This
on the
is
team.
what we want, and they were like, Logan Thompson,
Mm-hmm.
Darcy Kemper, and
Yeah.
I can't remember the third, but it made sense. Wedgwood.
One of the Woods from Colorado. Those
It was-
three
it- I
make
think it
total
was
sense to me to be the goalies. Thompson has been playing great this year. He played great last year. Kemper played great last year. Wedgwood has been very good the last 2 years.
Next week we're gonna be talking
Bennington
so long.
should
We were gonna
not.
be
We're going to be infuriated next week. I'm sure. I'm going to be so mad at Team USA. I already know.
I already know it. We're gonna blow whatever chance. I hope Sweden wins the gold.
I hope Sweden wins the gold too, because
Oh.
it sounds like Canada is making some pretty
Okay.
suspect decisions as well.
I found it. It was TSN's Team Canada Olympic roster. It's who they wanted. It's who they wanted, not who
Who they think?
they think. It was Blackwood for the
Blackwood.
third goalie.
Okay, I figured it was one of the two of them.
They had top line of Crosby, McKinnon, Scheifele.
Okay, I don't hate that
They
top
don't-
line.
They don't think Scheifele is going to make it.
I don't
but,
think
like,
so, but
Right.
he's having
It
a
was-
really Winnipeg, obviously having a very poor year this year.
So Celebrini, McDavid, Reinhardt,
Whew.
Hagel, Suzuki. Yeah, this is who they want.
I mean, that line might happen.
Celebrini, McDavid, Reinhardt, Hagel, Suzuki, Marner, Marchand, Horvat, Wilson, and then Point and Bennett being the two.
I mean, that's not out of the realm of possibilities outside of Scheifele, I think.
No. For defense, it's Taves, McCullough, Morrissey, Theodore, Sanheim, Periaco, Schaefer, Doughty.
Periaco.
Periaco has been on. Periaco was there. I don't think he should be.
I don't think he should be either. That I
No,
feel
I
like
agree,
there's
but-
other defensemen you could take.
I think Periaco is one of those guys locked in.
You're probably right, but I don't agree with it. I just think there's better players you could take.
I agree with you.
I know you do. I know you do. I'm not
I don't
arguing. I'm not arguing with you.
I don't think Doughty should be on this list.
No, I mean Doughty is 39,
He's too
has
old.
clearly
Too old.
lost a step. You know.
Absolutely. With that broken ankle, broken leg last
Yeah,
year.
it's
Absolutely.
his time has passed. You know, but
hmm
I understand the nostalgia pick to maybe have him be like the 7th defenseman. I can get,
Absolutely. But I don't even think he should be
but you know,
there.
he plays against Italy or whatever crap team is in their division.
But
or in
he
their
was that
group.
he was that young gun pick that they brought in. So it makes
That's
sense
true.
to not
Yeah,
be
that's
that
true.
old pick.
Yeah.
Next team, we've taken too long.
Oh yeah.
We're
I'm sorry. We're
we're
not
gonna-
even done talking about St. Louis.
because we're Periaco.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Periaco, St. Louis.
But we're gonna be angry about this next week.
Yes, we are. I can't wait. It's
Just be angry. about it
buckle
next
up, guys. It's gonna be a long episode next
week.
week.
We're sorry now.
I'm coming to see you this weekend, and we'll have all this information, so I know we'll be talking about it this
We will
weekend.
be yelling about this before we even.
Well,
record.
Jenny rolls her eyes at us.
Absolutely.
St. Louis then beat. Let's get back to St. Louis. Beat Nashville 3-2. Buchnevich 2 goals in that game. Thomas 2 assists. Hoffer 30 of 32. Take Joel Hoffer to the Olympics. 1 for 4 on the power play with a shorthanded goal against. 4 for 6 on the penalty kill. 15, 16, and 8 is St. Louis. Utah only played 1 game. They lost 1-0 to Colorado. They don't have a top player. They were 0 for 3 on the power play, 2 for 2 on the penalty kill. They're 18, 18, and 3. Winnipeg only played 1 game this week. Lost to Minnesota 4-3 in overtime. Scheifele and Connor had a goal and an assist apiece, while Velarde had 2 assists, and Hellebuck was 15 of 19. 0 for 3 on the power play, 3 for 4 on the penalty kill, 15, 17, and 4. Last place, or not last place, 7th place in the division.
Yeah.
Winnipeg. How the mighty have fallen this year.
How the Mighty
somehow.
Ballers.
I don't know what happened to them.
They got older and slower, and
And
it
they lost
seems
Nick
like
Ehlers, which
and
apparently was a
Hiller's
much
bad
bigger
coach.
deal than it seemed to be.
And apparently Hiller's a bad coach.
Hiller? I thought Hiller was the coach of LA.
You're right. Who am I talking about?
I don't know.
Who was there last week here? Um,
I mean, I think it's the same coach as last year, right?
it is, and it was up in the air of whether he was it Bowman before.
No, there was no. It was that not necessarily legendary, but that coach that had been a coach for a long time.
Oh, it was Bones.
Oh yes.
Or-
Now it is Scott Arniel.
Arnell, yes. Arnell was his assistant, and it's just like, all right, are we going to have the same problem as Bones? And it looks like we are.
Now we are. Last year they looked great.
Yeah.
This year,
Yep.
not so much.
But the playoffs
Bonus,
were the
bonus, not
concern.
bones, bonus.
Bonus.
That's who it was.
Well, Bones was his nickname
You're right.
because I couldn't think of his actual name.
Bonus.
So thank you for getting
Scott
bonus.
or Rick Bonus. Rick Bonus.
Yes. All right. We're going to talk about the Pacific. We're going to finish up there. Again, this is at the time of the Christmas break when I wrote this down. Things are different now. Vegas is at the top of the division. 1-0-1. They are 17, 8, and 11.
11 is crazy.
45 points.
The fact that they only have 8 regulation losses is equally as crazy. So I think them, Dallas, and Colorado are the only ones that still have single-digit regulation losses.
Scrolling through real quick. That is correct.
Yeah.
No, that's correct. Absolutely.
Which, that's pretty crazy to be halfway through the season having Colorado obviously the craziest of the three of them. But
remember, Anaheim is the only team in the Pacific with more wins than losses, including those overtime losses.
That's equally as nutty. Pacific. You so crazy.
You so crazy. Vegas opened their week with a 7-2 win against San Jose. Marner 2 goals in that game. Hart in net there. And then they lose to Colorado 5-6 in the shootout, like you said. Holtz a goal and an assist. They were 1 for 7 on the power play, 2 for 2 on the penalty kill that week. They had 5 players score 3 points, so I just didn't put anybody.
That's fine. That's no top player in my books. That's
no top player.
But not because of bad reasons.
It's 2 games. It was very spread out. They scored 12 goals in 2 games. So
that's a lot. Yeah, shit.
Next up is Anaheim, who went 0-2. They are 21, 15, and 2. They have 44 points.
Let's go Ducks. I love that. I love they're doing good this year.
Here's the thing. They're not doing good.
They're doing better than they were last year.
Yes.
They're 21, 15, and 2. Come on.
Their defense is awful. Their goalies are bailing them out, and if their goalies don't bail them out, then they give up. That's not going
to be successful in the playoffs.
No, they're doing good, and it seems that they'll make the playoffs. But these are a lot of the time 7 to 6 games, and if their opponents shut down their offense,
they're fun. They're fun games.
If the opponents shut down their offense, they are kind of screwed.
Quack. 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 Don't listen to Clay. Quack. Quack.
And no, I very much want them to make the playoffs. They don't have a recipe for success in the playoffs.
No. I think they strike me as, because they're a younger team, right? So they strike me as a team that are going to make the playoffs for the first time in a long time.
Get some experience.
Better part of 10 years. Get that experience. Probably lose handily to whoever you play. Maybe not handily. Maybe it's close, depending on who it is. But it's probably going to be Edmonton, right? Edmonton or Vegas. They're going to play in the first round. you're
Yeah.
gonna get smoked by one of those two teams.
One of those two teams.
You'll probably lose at best in 6 games, but you're getting that playoff experience. That's really all that
Yeah,
matters.
absolutely. And you have a young goalie as your starting
Yeah.
goalie.
Yeah.
So like he needs that experience too. The losses were to Seattle 3-1. They outshot Seattle 41-21.
Whew. It's a lot of shots.
And then they lose to the Kings 6-1.
Ugh.
They were 1 for 4 on the power play, 5 for 7 on the penalty kill for the week. They don't have a top player.
Yeah.
You scored 2 goals in 2 games.
Yeah. What was it? 6-1. And what was the other one?
3-1.
3-1. That's a little better than 6-1, obviously. But
Well, you only gave up 2 goals. The third one was shorthanded.
empty net, you mean?
Yes, thank you. I heard it and knew you'd beat me on correcting it.
It's okay. I got you, bud. I'm here for you.
I'm not here for me. Next up is Edmonton.
Can you tell the two of us are recording this after we both worked all day, and we're pretty tired?
I have not eaten, and these drinks are hitting me in the face.
Before we started recording, candidly, while I was waiting for you, I was falling asleep sitting here. I was like, "Uh-oh, Clay better show up soon, or I'm gonna pass out."
I've had a little bit of pasta for lunch. That was it today. It was not enough to
you and your
battle
ADD.
these fears.
You and your ADD eating.
Girl dinner.
Girl dinner.
Haven't eaten. Next up is Edmonton.
Could a beer by itself just be counted as girl dinner? I feel like
It's part of
I
it.
feel like maybe, right? Because it has
If a glass of wine is
yeah, so is a beer, and a beer has
Oh.
has more in it. I feel like I'm not gonna say beneficial, but it has more in it than a glass of wine does.
I
It
think there's
has
more calories in a beer.
yeast. It has more calories. So just saying.
Girl dinner.
Girl dinner. Anyway, go ahead.
So third in the division as of now. Sorry, as of when I wrote this, not as of now, is Edmonton.
Yep, been on fire
They-
lately.
They went 1-1 this week.
Well, generally speaking, they've been on fire.
I didn't write down what they did, so this might be as including Monday's game. They are 20-14-6.
Oh,
That
okay.
is that's 46 points. As of today,
hmm
they are at the top of the division.
Oh, damn! Look at them.
Uh,
Ugh.
they beat
Leon
Calgary.
Draisaitl and McDavid are just on absolute infernos
McDavid-
right now.
Right now, McDavid's on the
Yeah,
inferno.
McDavid is an inferno all by himself currently.
Actually, this is 100%. I think they played yesterday.
Whatever,
matter.
just go. It's fine.
Doesn't matter.
Don't worry.
They played Calgary twice.
Oh, well,
Before
that'll
and
help.
After the break. Well, they went 1-1.
Fair enough, I guess. Fair enough.
Their first game before the break, it was a 5-1 drubbing of Calgary. McDavid had 5 assists.
Jesus Christ, he's back, baby. After
They-
a down year, quote unquote, for him, where he was still third in scoring race. Ya boy Connor McJesus is back.
Here's the thing. They are... Shoot. Made a mistake real quick. McDavid, yes, is at the top of the points board with
Mhm.
69 points.
He overtook McKinnon, I think, a week or two ago at this point.
Well, he's only 3 points ahead of McKinnon, and McKinnon has 2 games in hand.
There you go.
We'll see.
We'll see. That's your race for the end of the year, I think, is the two
That's
of
your
them.
race. And
Uh-huh.
I'll get to it on the
Okay.
next team. Never mind.
Okay.
I'll get to it 2 teams later. Shots in this game, 39-19.
Damn.
And the penalty minutes, I don't know what happened. I do not know what happened in this game. I'm sorry. I should have looked it up.
It's okay.
Edmonton had 65 to Calgary's 89.
Good Lord. Oh my God.
And that's why I said
That's the
Battle
top.
of
That's the
Florida
top
was
game
not
of the
in.
week. Yeah, wow. Battle of Alberta is the top one of the week.
The Battle of Alberta is the top one of the week.
God, can Calgary get their shit together so we can have a Battle of Alberta playoff series in the near future? Come on, man.
Yeah, in 3 years, sure.
Yeah, when Edmonton's finally on the downswing, Calgary's in there, and they just beat the shit out of each other for 7 games.
That's it.
Oh, it'd be so fun to
All
watch.
for the wild card spot.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. No, it could be like 2v3 in the division, right?
yeah.
Just that first round series. I
That's gonna
need
be 5 years.
need a
from now.
Battle of Alberta.
Yeah, the last time that happened, Edmonton won pretty handily.
Yeah, but they'll still.
Right.
I mean, look, that's the Battle of Florida in Canada, though, right?
Yeah.
Because those two teams in the same province, they fucking hate each other. I need it. I need the hate in the playoffs.
Yep. All right.
It's like Pittsburgh versus Philly in the playoffs. That's got a different tang to it, you know.
It really does.
That's a different kind of hatred in the playoffs.
All right. So the second game was a 2-3 win for Calgary. Ingram was in net. For both games.
Tristan Jarry's on the IR.
Yeah, because Tristan Jarry's on the IR.
I forgot about that.
You're gonna play Calvin Pickard. On the week, they were 4 for 9 on the power play, 6 for 6 on the penalty kill.
It's crazy. 4 for 9 on the power play.
Well, it's because they were 3 for 6 in the 5-1 win. McDavid is their top player, 1 goal, 5 assists.
Yeah.
In 2
Duh.
games.
Yeah, duh.
Fourth in the division is the LA Kings.
You okay?
All right, we're gonna keep talking about the Kings. The Kings went 1-2 this week. They are 16, 12, and 9. You're absolutely kidding me.
16 and 12 and 9.
41 points.
I thought this was the Kings' year, man. I mean, they have time, but like.
You thought that. I didn't think
I know
that.
you
Did
didn't
see
think
their
that.
off-season?
I was hoping for it. I was hoping for
Did you
it.
see their off season?
I guess.
All right.
I guess you're right, but I was hoping for it. I just want them.
You see
I want the underdog
see
to
their
beat.
coach.
I
see their
want
coach.
them to just overcome Edmonton, right? I want the underdog to win.
Well,
But
here's the thing. Right now they are playing Edmonton. That's hilarious.
see,
That's
I
hilarious.
love an underdog story. I love an underdog win in the playoffs, but
Because that's wild card
just can't
1
fucking do it. Wild card 1 versus
division.
division
Winner 2.
leader 2, yeah.
That's hilarious.
They're cosmically linked to play each other.
All right.
Just like Washington and Pittsburgh, when one of those two teams is going to win the Stanley Cup, they have to play each
That's
other.
it. They have to play each other. All right. The 1-3 loss against Columbus you talked about, where they were 4 for 7 on the penalty kill in that game. The 2-3 loss against Seattle, and then the 6-1 win against Anaheim, where LaFerriere did have 3 goals in that game. He had a hat trick.
Dang.
They were 1 for 12 on the power play. You want to hear something fun? 6 for 11
Always.
on the penalty kill.
Ooh, that's the worst one of the week.
Yeah, it is. They don't have a top player.
Want to hear a fun fact? All facts are fun.
All facts are fun. Even when they're not.
Even when they're not. I wasn't gonna finish the anecdote. There's a personal
when they're
anecdote
not.
the two of us know that I'm not gonna finish, but
Even when they're not.
it's funny if you know what it is.
San Jose is up next, 5th in the division. 1-1 this week, 18, 17, and 3.
No, take it
41
back.
points.
There is an outside chance that Macklin Celebrini could catch them in that point race.
Well, here's the thing.
He's
Macklin's
9 points behind of
9
McDavid,
points
but
back. But Macklin Celebrini is on point to hit 100 points. Is
Hell
on
yeah.
pace to hit 100 points in 65 games. And that would be tied
that's
for
wild.
second fastest as a teenager. As a teenager, it would be tied for second fastest as a teenager with Sidney Crosby.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's elite company. Hey,
Yeah.
look, Celebrini, he's the dude. He's the dude for San Jose.
He
He's your
is the
star.
Dude,
He is the guy that's going to lead you potentially to the promised land in the future.
absolutely.
Not this year, but sometime in the future, maybe.
Not this year, not next year, some point.
Some point.
Um,
Will he win a Stanley Cup before McDavid? We'll see.
we'll see.
We'll see if they have a better GM
Who's
than
a better
Edmonton.
GM?
Yeah.
Greer or Bowman?
Because it's not on McDavid and Draisaitl that they haven't won a Stanley Cup yet in Edmonton. It is all on the GMs.
All on the Chiefs. All right, San Jose 2-7 loss against Vegas. We already talked about that. Askarov got yoinked there. And then the 6-3 win against Vancouver. They were 1 for 6 on the power play with a shorthanded goal against this week, and then 6 for 8 on the penalty kill. Celebrating as their top player, 2 goals, 1 assist.
Makes sense. Can't
Moving
wait
on
to see him on the
Seattle.
Olympic team.
Seattle.
If he sorry, we don't need to
in
talk
the
about the Olympics.
division.
Go ahead. Yeah,
We will talk about it next week.
you're right.
Uh,
You're right. You're right. You're right.
6th in the division. They are 16, 14, and 6, 38 points. They went 3-0 this week.
Hey, all right.
3-1 win against Anaheim. Grubauer in net with a 40 for 41 save. 967 save percentage.
Damn.
A 3-2 win against the Kings. Dackard in net with a 946 save percentage. And then a 4-1 win against Philly. Grubauer 9-7 save percentage there.
Look at
Tolvin.
Grubauer having a good week for like the first
Grubauer
time
had a
in
great week.
forever
Since he's been on Colorado.
since he's been on Seattle. Yeah, since he's been
Sorry,
on Colorado.
since
No,
he's been on
you're
No,
totally right.
No,
He was bad in
Washington.
Colorado too.
It was Washington, Colorado, Seattle. Yeah.
So yeah,
Um,
since he's been on Washington,
Washington.
essentially. Yeah.
Tolvanen, 2 goals and an assist in that 2-1 win against Philadelphia. 2 for 5 on the power play this week. 8 for 8 on the penalty kill. Tolvanen is their top player with 2 goals and 4 assists in all 3
Alright.
games.
All right. I think he was one of the stars of the week too.
He was one of the stars of the week. Eli Skolvinen.
Eli Skorvinen.
Uh,
Yeah.
Next up is Calgary. They went 1-1 this week. They are 16, 18, and 4 for 36 points. 1-5. We talked about both of these games. It was against Edmonton.
Yeah.
They were 0 for 6 on the power play this week. 5 for 9 on the penalty kill this week. They don't have a top player. Vancouver 0 for 2 this week.
Vancouver.
15, 19, and 3. They have 33 points. At the time of this, they are the worst team.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Chicago is because of last night. They lost to Philadelphia 2-5, where they were outshot 25-39, like you probably said, and then they lose to San Jose 3-6. Score a shorthanded goal, but they were 1 for 6 on the power play, 5 for 6 on the penalty kill. Connor Garland, 3 assists this week,
And a fight.
and we're done. Fight is technically next week.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. All right, there we go. So buckle up for next week. I'm sure we'll be yelling about the Olympic teams for roughly
Screaming.
20 minutes. I don't know.
Screaming. We might not
It'll
talk
be a
about
while.
games this week.
Maybe it'll just be the Olympic
might
Olympic
be.
cast.
We might just go over overall records, but that's it.
I will say next week will probably come out late as well.
Yep.
Just because I will be returning from seeing you on Monday.
Yeah.
I think we'll just say it'll come out late Tuesday night.
Unless
week.
we record Monday morning. Yeah.
I won't have any information. I'm not taking notes while I'm there. So
Oh, yeah. So
unless we want to just do like
do this-
a shoot podcast while we're there, but
we'll do it on Tuesdays.
we'll do it on Tuesday. It'll come out or probably around the same time as
Fuck it,
today.
we'll do it live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live. Thank you guys for listening. As always, give us we can be found wherever podcasts are found. Give us a rate, review, subscribe wherever applicable. And we'll be back next week for week 12 or week 13, excuse me,
Ooh.
of the NHL. We are in our teenage weeks now for the season.
Our voice just cracked like it should.
I was gonna do my Ben Shapiro voice again. Whatever. See you guys next week at the same fuck time.
Same puck plays.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.